So today I want to go over how I caught 1,000 pips. A beautiful trade sent this morning. I want to go over where NASDAQ is. And I want to do a little update on gold, kind of like what I said originally, where we're at, and what I think is going to happen as well. So if you guys, can do me a favor, stay tuned for the whole video. You don't want to miss any of it. I'm giving valuable information the entire video. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. So again, 7:05 a.m. we sent a sell NASDAQ signal. And I would say, 4 hours later, take profit 4 was hit, plus 1,000 pips, like 10 minutes ago. It's a beautiful trade, very simple setup as well. So the first thing, where are we? Are we trending down? Are we trending up? I talk about it all the time. This is a very bearish market, just extremely bearish market. We're going to go over why it's bearish on a higher time frame as well. But overall, the smaller time frame is extremely bearish. Now, when I see that we're in a bearish market, there's a couple things that I need to see take place. Obviously, I want to see a support line or a trend line break, which we got here. We got the support line break. When I'm trading NASDAQ, in particular, I want to see New York session, be active, have a lot of volume, and all my other confluences take place. So again, about 6:05 a.m. I'm sorry, 7:05 a.m. 30 minutes into session, there's a lot of volume coming in. We have a little bit of a fake out to the upside here, but then come back. Obviously, we didn't break market structure, creating a bullish market structure, so I didn't take buys. We waited for that support line to break. Now, once the support line break, man, I say it all the time, the rest was history. I knew that when price broke the support line, because we're trending down, because we have volume, because we're during the session, we're probably going to see it drop pretty fast. It wasn't the fastest ever. It took 4 hours to actually hit, but again, it was pretty smooth. We didn't have a lot of retracement. Just pretty much going down slowly. These are 5-minute candles, obviously. And eventually, some hours later, we hit take profit 4, 1,000 pips. Okay, so our super simple setup. Now I want to take a look at the higher time frame and show you guys exactly what I was looking at overall. As you guys remember, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I told you guys that we're in a reversal zone, okay? The clarity algo is showing that we're in a reversal zone. We're overbought. It's probably time to reverse. We already became overbought. I mean, this is pretty much the best NASDAQ start in 20 years of any January. So there was a lot of signs pointing to, we're probably going to drop. The economy is not the best right now. There's no reason for us to continue bullish. And it's time, man. We literally created resistance, right? I'm gonna name everything right here. I mean, we created resistance. We reached our reversal zone. The MACD is saying it's time to sell. And now the actual Clarity Algo trend analyzer is telling us we're going to a bearish trend. We're about to start dropping. This is a very bearish market. It's unbelievable. I mean, there's so many signs pointing to this being, the reversal time, okay? So that's pretty much a big sign that told me let's look for good sell positions. Now, overall, do I think that NASDAQ is going to drop? I do. And if we can break below this 200-day moving average, I think that we are going to drop heavy. I mean, for God's sake, looking at the H4, oh my God. This is a bearish market that we're going into. We had created support. We broke the support, form of resistance. I mean, the signs are pointing to major droppage, and I can see us even dropping down into these lower zones that we haven't really seen since, early January when we started to break in the beginning. But again, I do see us dropping pretty decently, and if it is recession time and we do see major droppage across all boards, well, then again, we could easily see price hit some really low points that we haven't seen in a very long time. Now, taking a look at gold, I told you guys that when the Clarity Algo said it's time to go short, it was probably time to go short. And then again, I told you guys if we break out of this current channel, then I would really want to go short. We broke the current channel. And we are now trending to the downside. Target 1's most likely going to get hit very soon. Again, if we can break through this target / the 200-day moving average, then I do see us dropping down to these lows that, again, we haven't seen since November of 2022. It's a bearish year. I think it's going to be a bearish year. I said originally that it was going to be a bearish year. We started to come bullish, but again, I think that we are now reversing to those bears that we kind of all anticipated, and I think we're going to continue to drop. While I'm going to make money no matter what happens, I'm still going to be very, very cautious with higher time frames and make sure that, hey, price is not extremely bearish if I'm going to be looking for buy positions. Or vice versa, whatever the case may be. So try and keep an eye out on the markets. Again, I do believe we're in a bearish market. I do think we're going to continue to drop. I've been right almost every time I predicted it. So, maybe I could be right again. We'll see what happens. But that's what I'm looking at, guys. I'm going to upload again tomorrow or the next day. We'll keep updating you guys, seeing how everything's going. And yeah, it's the market I'm looking at right now.